Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to cover ADAX and the news, the updates that we have for January 2022. ADAX is launching in January and it will be the first decentralized exchange. I will be covering all the updates with my comments. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. Without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, at this point if you are seeing this video, you know that ADAX is one of the candidates for the centralized exchange of Cardano. And we had the best Christmas news here. They tweeted that the ADAX DX launch on mainnet, it will be January 30, 2022. Also, the ADAX DX team is already in testnet and there's a demo showcasing transactions that can be found. And also the decentralized exchange of ADAX is in testnet public access on the first week of January. Right now it's being tested, but just for a particular group of developers. And also ADAX surprised us with a launch of a centralized exchange plus a launchpad for projects of Cardano, and that is already here live. So a lot of things and updates for this. Also we have this Christmas video for Dovidas, which is the CMO of the project, and I will share all this information in a summary that I did. And we have also all this news here in this document from the 24th of December. So let's start with this. The ADAX DX launch on mainnet is set to be in the Sunday, January 30 of 2022. So at the end of January, we are waiting for the decentralized exchange for Cardano to be launched. And this is super important because it's the first launch of the decentralized exchange on Cardano. We are waiting also for SundaeSwap and another competitors. SundaeSwap is in testnet right now, but we don't have an official launch. So this piece of news is super important because that means that ADAX could be the first decentralized exchange launched on Cardano. One thing that I found is that the first version will be a DX with order book model. So order book model is like you have with the centralized exchanges, but sooner they will be modified that to a common AMM version, which is Automate Market Maker, which is like is Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and the most common decentralized exchange use this model. There are some decentralized exchanges that use both model, but at this first launch they will have an order book, which is not so cool. So that is why I put a yellow color here. You can find this at the minute 4.24 of this YouTube video where they mentioned this. So I will put all this information in the links on the description. A good news is that we have the link to see the transactions of the testnet. You can go here in the Cardano scan and see the transaction testnet for the decentralized exchange. So it's good that you can check there that. We also have a demo right now, so I will share that with you.
Quick one, like literally this platform, you just go to the swapping engine, you put in your, token prices, etc., or the amounts, hit pay or swap, and the NAMI wallet comes out, and all you have to do is, just kind of confirm the transaction, and that's pretty much done. Everything is visible on the Cardano scan. We will be including the actual link to those transactions in.
So that is a pick for the testnet of the decentralized exchange. Also, another great news is like the testnet will be public on first week of January according to what information that they say, so you will be able to test it yourself. And another cool thing, this is more technological aspect, is that the solution itself is different to what other competitors has done. They are splitting each order into smaller UTXOs, which allows us to avoid congestion. So each swap that you are going to do, it will be managed by multiple smaller swaps. So that will help for the congestion, and that will help also to make possible all the swaps without too much delay. So these are the news for the launch. This is great, I think spectacular news. The only bad thing is that they are running an order book model first. If you want to make money while you're holding your crypto, then I recommend you to use an automation platform. This is Bitscap.com, where you can trade with bots automatically where you holding your crypto. I did 2 videos 2 months ago on how to configure Bitscap and how to configure everything for your bots. So in that video I explained in almost 30 minutes how to configure each thing of the platform, and with this video you will be able to start trading with the bot 24 hours. Even if you are sleeping, you will be making money with this, and this works really good also in the downtrend. So right now it's a very good opportunity to use this platform. If you go and register with my affiliate link, you help the channel, but you also get 2 weeks free of this platform with the premium account. The premium account costs $150, so you will have it free for 2 weeks, so you can test it and see how it works. But the thing that I was always concerned about this project is the listing in exchanges. And in this video and in the information of the different documents, I found some data about that. So he first said in the YouTube video that ADDX will be listed in more centralized exchanges, but he finally said that it will be in the new ADDX centralized exchange Nest. So this is kind of disappointed, so that is why I put the red color here. Because ADDX started to be traded from June 2021 in X market, already past 6 months, but no other listings since there. They could be able to put it in peer-to-peer B2B like Ravendex at least, or some centralized exchange with native support of Cardano tokens, but they didn't do that in these 6 months, so that is super strange for me. But after I seen the video, I found out that Dovidas actually, after saying this at minute 6, he also says that in the minute 12 of the video that there will be more centralized exchange listing on January besides ADDX centralized exchange. So this is the last thing that he mentioned, and that is super great because the relationship between ADDX and X market is really fishy always on the last 6 months, and they have been centralizing the trading operations of ADDX. So I am really hoping that they list the token in very different exchanges. So that will help for the price action also, but also to avoid the centralization of power that ADDX has on their tokens. And like I mentioned, ADDX also launched the centralized exchange plus a launchpad. This is a URL that you can go there. You only can have Cardano native projects, so you will not see there Bitcoin or Solana or another tokens to be traded. There are no listing fees. They have a launchpad centralized exchange. It's not decentralized, so that is why I put the yellow color here. They plan to make it decentralized, but in the launch is already centralized. And they have a staking opportunity there to stake your ADDX, and you can use those staking opportunities to get some usage on the launchpad part of the centralized exchange. So you have UT token there. Plus that, there's an ADDX NFT news. ADDX collection will be in Binance vaults, so that is not so good. They are not launching any proprietary stuff for the NFTs, but there will be a mint of a special NFTs with double rewards. So you will get the Binance and ADDX tokens for that. So that is cool. But if you want to know more about the NFTs of ADDX, you also need to check on Binance, which is a partner of ADDX. So here I am into the website of the centralized exchange of ADDX. You can see here the markets. These are ones that are partnered with ADDX. C3, which is the Charlie tree, the Cardano Oracle. You have also Kick.io in your pair trade here. So these are markets that are going to be working here on this centralized exchange. You can go here and click on the exchange to go there and see all the information. This is like an order book looks like. So for the decentralized exchange also will look similar to this. And you can see here the order book. And then you have the part of the launchpad that doesn't have any projects yet here, but it will have in January. And the staking part where you can stake your ADX and you will have rewards for your staking, and also you will have some beneficial things in terms of the usage for the launchpad. And here you have the link to the decentralized exchange. And if you click that, you will see here that they say that the 30th of January 2022 is coming. So these are all the news for ADAX. I think it's great. Finally, the decentralized exchange for Cardano is almost ready to be launched in mainnet. We need 1 month and 10 days. And this is super great news, guys. If you're holding ADAX, I think you will have some pump on January. I recommend you to follow a strategy there. Maybe you can take some profits. But these are a lot of news. So you have the decentralized exchange mainnet launch at the end of January, the testnet on first week of January. You have the centralized exchange plus the launchpad. You have the listings of ADAX, and you have ADAX NFTs. All this news was released for the Christmas Eve. So guys, that is all for this video. Remember, before we leave, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to get the notifications, and you will have the information of this video in the description. And I will see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.